Hello, friends. So this hammer is called Tsunade right now. Actually, no. Yes, temporary name. Tsunade. From Naruto. So something very important about theater is called your elbows. Okay, so please find the hammer. Okay. Online, not that expensive. Please do the work. You grab your hammer. Like this. Boom. You drop it. Don't drop your thumb. Do 40 of these. Switch sides. Do 40 of these. 40 of these. 3 times. 40 times 3, okay? Computer back, put the hammer back. I'm not putting it on the elbow, joint this. Elbow muscle. Um, find the rope. Find the rope. Also online. Comment down below. Advocate for me with YouTube. Be like, hey YouTube, this is the shit. Pay that money to that shishi. So you can buy your rope instead of paying me. YouTube should be paying me. Now donations are allowed though. Please. This is like $5 though. You don't have to have a long one either. This is a pretty long one. Like this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Elbows. An elbow. What is an elbow good for? Is an elbow good for leaning all day long like this? No, man. An elbow is good for taking action and projecting your voice. Being popular with the ladies. Or with the dogs, whatever. I like dogs too. I teach a lot about elbows in dog class too. Why is this camera so weird? Why can't I see my head? Can you see my head? Where's my head at? I have bad eyesight, so I'm so far back. Okay, what are my feet? Where are my feet at? See my feet. You can see my feet for so long. So I'm gonna just boom a little more. All right, who cares though? Doesn't matter. So figure yourself out, right? As an elbow sort of person who's like theater, what's that elbow? Can you sit down in like the side of a couch or the corner of a chair? Right. Yeah. So grab a stick. Pick a stick. Any stick. There's a scene in Harry Potter where Hermione Granger goes, well, Ron Weasley goes, Wingardium Leviosa! and Hermione goes, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Right? So they're supposed to be like, Wingardium Leviosa. And like, and the thing like hovers in midair for a second. That's like a pod, right? It's like the shit. So I'm having a moment with my screen and stuff. I'm watching TV. I'm watching video game streams. I'm playing my video games. And my roommate comes up and she's like, hey, just so you know, I don't have unlimited Wi-Fi. And I'm like, what? What are you saying? Like, so I'm under the impression that, you know, since it's my phone, I'm like, oh, I get a notification. You're not your data plans. Maybe I'm traveling. Who knows, right? Maybe I need a bigger data plan. I could just need to pay for that, right? Advocate for me. YouTube, pay this bitch. Donation information down below. And so my immediate solution is to go from the airport when I don't have any data to the hotel, right, where there's some Wi-Fi, right? And I go, oh, Wi-Fi, right? Boom, Wi-Fi. Not into the Wi-Fi. I'm like, oh my god, I have Wi-Fi now, right? It's the shit. That's the way it's supposed to be. Turns out that some people are being scammed. People scam themselves. And if it's a scam, totally, people scam themselves. So you're gonna lean here. 40. Okay. Oh, I'm so old. 40 times 3. 40 times 3. 40 seconds break. Every time you do 40 on both sides, you take a break of 40 seconds. Okay. Right. And so you know how the Hermione Granger is like, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Right? That's the way that I felt with my roommate Chloe. You know? Like it was like I know that in the world there's like people that have limited Wi-Fi that are like, you know, normal people, and there's crazy people that have unlimited Wi-Fi all the time, and they have unlimited Wi-Fi. What? And I have never had that perspective, and so I don't like it. People approach me with a perspective that's their perspective only, but in their pretty little brain with all their mental gymnastics and their mind games and stuff, it's like everybody's problem. Right? It's weird. So anyway, I always have this problem where my Wi-Fi is like a whole thing. So donation information down below. Comment below. Just comment something. What do you like about the class? Just comment, like, subscribe. Please, for the love of God, pay. I need money. I'm so poor. Like a fuck. What's the next thing? Oh, we're gonna do a little mobility drill, okay? For the theater. Your theater. For your theater. For your elbows, right? Your elbows. Elbows are my biggest theater thing. Like whenever I talk about theater stuff, elbows. When you're depressed, right? When you're sad, you have this idea of yourself. You still feel like a human being. The way down deep below in your little gut area, you still feel like a person, right? That's still you. Right? Nobody could ever take that from you, ever, right? Ever. You still feel that way. So there's a mobility. So one rep is like this: left side first, left over right. Forward, right, left. That was one. Then right over left. And then just forward first, and then right. So always right first. Right. That's two. So go for 40. Take a 40-second break. Go for 40. Take a 40-second break. And then go for 40 again. 1 second. So if you do drugs, if you drink, if you party, if you play, if you do sports, if you have a hobby, right? If you play the piano, if you like to skate, if you like to act, you like to perform, acting is a big thing. I'm not going for it. Then you have ideas in your pretty little brain, like Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley, right? Well, Hermione Granger here. Forget about Ron Weasley, because Ron Weasley was doing drugs, I think, right? So you have ideas in your pretty little brain about who am I next, right? Say I've been sitting here, and I'm kind of losing energy. I'm like, maybe I'm watching TV for like 5 whole hours or something, or maybe I've been at a party or maybe I've been at someone else's house for like 2 whole hours or something. And I have to have the idea of myself to go, I'm leaving. Boundaries, right? Now, when you're depressed, when you feel bad, when you don't have a performance for yourself lined up, that's like, this is, say her name is Eilish Henderson, her name is FK Twitch, her name is Bad Baby Henderson, her name is Beyonce, right? I'm the baddest bitch ever, right? I'm Megan Thee Stallion, I'm Cardi B, right? If Cardi B does not have it in her pretty little brain that she's allowed to leave, she's just gonna like go further and further and further in, right? So she has to have like this with you, like a performance that says, action, I'm involved. We're going. This is happening, right? And that has to happen from like your gut. Like it has to like be like a thing. Like that's like you know? You might have elbow pain right now, just talking about this, because you're thinking about who am I when I just want to do something right now. If I'm the type of person that feels like super stressed about who am I, what am I going to do, blah, 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 I need to have a plan all the time. It's like you should not need to have a plan, is what the elbow is saying. You should have something like in your house where it's like this pillow right here, this piece of tape right here, something little, right? Pick something little that's like, this is who I am. This. When I look at this, I remember that I'm really good at fixing cars, and it makes me want to reach out to my friend Felipe about his car model 1500 Silverado or whatever from the year 2004, about how I feel like I can fix his car. And maybe I don't have any money, maybe he doesn't have, but I can do it for free. Like, who cares? Like, that's my buddy, that's my friend. Like, you should have stuff in you should be able to do this all the time. Like you should be going. Like, and it should not be stressful. You know, it should be a moment of impulse that you don't need to control because it's safe, it's happy, it's a good one. You know, that's the elbows, right? Comment down below what do you think about that. So the grab ball, you have a ball around. So something a little easier to think about, a little easier to contemplate, right? I always do it for your brain, right? It's bicep tension, right? Biceps. So what's a bicep? So sit down. Let's do this exercise with me, right? Put some TV on. Right now, have some Twitch streams of World of Warcraft. Because I'm just like that. I'm kind of a nerd, right? And do this for 2.5 minutes. Do this for your biceps. Feel your bicep. It's hard. And unlike a bicep curl with weights, it stays hard, and the impulse thing where you go boop boop boop. This motion right here of your hand releasing something, it goes way down deep into your bicep, and it goes all around your bicep. Right? And that's not what happens in a bicep curl, like at all. If you like this, if you think it's cool, so 2.5 minutes on each side. Okay, just watch TV. Set a timer for yourself, and then grab a rope. Grab your rope again. Grab your rope again, and do the same thing we did earlier. Okay? And then how does this make you feel if with this practice, if say you're like stuck in the airport. 1, 2, 3, 40. 1, 2, 3, 40. What's this notification of? We'll have 15 battery remaining. Oh no. So say you're stuck and say your phone's dead at the airport, right? Your phone died. What is this? When I give you this motion, I do this for like just count to 20, count to 40. 1 minute, 2, 40 minutes. Do this, just do it. Say something to your TV. You suck. I don't like you. Is that who you are? Or is there like something that's like passionate, that's like politics or something? Like it should not be something positive. Though. It should be something passionate. Like you do that. You don't have to do it over and over again if you want to. But I do invite that you try to like hold your hands like this for like 40 seconds. You know, like just do that. Like what is this? You're like rushing, right? And you're going somewhere. And this has to be like a friend in your head. That's like a spirit or an angel or a grandparent or an ancestor that's like trying to guide you and tell you stuff like, hey, dude, you have to do the work and stuff, you know? So when you're depressed, you go within, it's not a good time. Okay? So we're going to do this exercise called comedy drama. So what is this exercise? The exercise is this. A comedian is looking for you in a way that makes you smile, in a way that makes you laugh, right? So nobody really has that all the time. Nobody really, right now, in the middle of the conversation with you, I don't know how to like laugh, per se. You know, you would have to like get me there somehow. You have to like explain to me what funny is. You would have to walk me somewhere, right? So the thing about that is that you have to wait for the right moment to be funny. Right? Nothing is ever funny. Somebody on the news might say something that they thought was funny, but to you that's really not funny. You know, like that's like really fucked up. You kind of want to like correct them and educate them, right? Now, drama is like a release of emotion that portrays you and only you in a way that makes you and only you feel like you're the shit. Like you're that bitch. You're that hoe. Nobody could ever take you down. You feel gay as shit. You feel like you explode. Like you're so happy to be that person. That should be drama. But to get there, to be able to act in your life, it has to be like you have to have had an explosive experience that felt like it came from somewhere else. And that had to be like funny, you know, and it had to like make you go like it had to make you like explode with emotion in a way that was like normal and social, you know, and not weird and problematic, you know. So you have to play with some face stuff and some intensity for both to be able to like get inside of a person's brain, into their heart, to like their gut region. Like what do I have to do to get you to like feel good? Like when I do this with my eyebrow like this, and I just feel your eye and like think of something special that makes you feel positive about you. It makes you feel attractive, it makes you feel hot, it makes you feel sexual, it makes you feel excited, it makes you feel beautiful, it makes you feel talented, it makes you feel excellent, right? It makes you feel like there's excellence involved here, like you mean something to someone, right? So what is that to you? Find it. Think about it. Pause the video, think about it for 5 minutes. What makes me feel like I'm that shit? Like I'm literally awesome. And this right here with your eyeball, it means you're doing it for a long time. You're going into it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So if you're queer, if you're trans, if you're colonized, if you're a person of color, this is not like hard. But what is hard is doing it with other people around. You know what I mean by that? No? Not yet? No? Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm trying to like find the right thing here. So cool. So and I need you to like just watch me and just interpret what this is. What is this? It's like I'm getting ready for something, right? So think back, and this might be hard. Can you just create a brand new one? Create a brand new experience. It doesn't have to have ever happened to you, okay? But think of an experience that happened in your life, or create one that was like queer to you, right? That was like exciting. That made you feel like you're you, and that it was like positive the whole time for an extended period of time. That made you laughed, that you played, you felt like you were pretty, you felt like people loved you, you felt like you were fun, right? And throughout theater, I'm also gonna use those words. I'm gonna use the words pretty, cute, sexual, hot, funny. Like I'm gonna describe the way that person wants to feel. You know, like and if you don't want to accept that that's the way you want to feel, this is not the place for you because that's a person. A person wants to feel beautiful, like hot, like sexy, like and people reach for that emotion all the time, right? Now, what as a group, as a community, to make it feel safe here for everybody is the word like funny. And so the question is, do you feel like you're a funny person? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm funny. Do you feel like so? How do you become funny? You know what I mean? How do you go from this to like an idea that's like this? How does that happen? Remember before I discussed also that to achieve an emotion there has to be like a trail of like you pick a first one, you pick up an ending, an end feeling, and you pick an easier one and work your way up. You know, that's an emotion, right? So a feeling, an emotion is not like it happens, right? So it has to kind of get there. So if I want you to go ha 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 ha, if I want you to do that for me, I have to kind of like know what you're about. I have to kind of like know you. Now, I'm not gonna ask you a question right away. Like, how do you do? I'm not gonna ask you a question right away. How am I gonna get there? That's the question, right? So before last time we were doing like movements with like your butt and stuff, right? So what's this? Oh God, my battery's running. Oh God, oh no. All right, forget about it. Just forget about it. So we're like I have to like time's running out. Okay, so. So for next time, just think of you, okay? What makes you feel like you, like a beautiful human being? That what makes you feel positive about you though, only you, not somebody else, ever, only ever you. What brings up a good time for you, and what experiences have you had that have gotten you there? And then what body practice? How did you act that day? Okay. Everything you need to support me is down below. I spoke a lot today, but that's because I had to explain a lot about emotions. That's like a hard thing. So donation information down below, social media, everything is down there. Okay. How does a dog feel sometimes? Think about a dog. How does a dog feel? A dog does not really feel like negative unless you're like hitting it with a bat all day long. Like I don't know. Like a dog usually feels pretty positive, right? So it's like what's positivity to you? It's all it means. Like what's positivity to you? And how do you act in a situation? And then in that space that's like comedic to you, can you create a character for yourself that's gonna get me involved in like a story? It's gonna be called drama. Okay. Okay. I'll see you later. Okay. See you soon.